fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hey guys, my name is CJ Gaming and today I'm back with another video, and today I'm back with part 7 of my F1 2018 career mode. It's the turn of Canadian Grand Prix. Yeah, we've got 2 new upgrades on the car. We've got durability and a powertrain update. We also got an aerodynamic upgrade on the way, but the reason I am not looking forward to this race, I don't even know why I said the reason, I just gotta say I'm not looking forward to this race, is because I'm still getting used to the wheel. If you saw Monaco, go watch that. But anyway, let's go into practice and you'll see what I mean by I'm still getting used to this wheel and I'm awful.
Here we are, live in Montreal at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, where the teams are making final preparations before today's practice session gets underway. In 1999, the outside track wall, situated on the last corner of the lap, ended the race of 3 Formula One world champions, Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve. Since then, the wall has come to be known to fans around the world as the infamous Wall of Champions.
Turns 13 and 14 are definitely the most demanding corners on the track. A quick chicane section, entering at over 180 miles per hour, drivers use plenty of curb and get very close to the wall. But hitting those curbs at the wrong angle can easily put the car offline. You'll see a lot of drivers bail out of committing into turn 13 using the escape road to avoid contact with the wall.
So in practice, it's very delayed that I was very quiet. Yeah, we smashed the driver track acclimatization. Tyre wear we get green with because still my tyre, like my wheel movement's not very good. We get red on the first lap of our fuel saving. I think I'm pretty sure that's fuel saving, and we do actually complete 3 green laps of race strategy, but we only get 3 points because we didn't get it 3 laps in a row, like the first 3 laps, which is kind of annoying. But I am so it's so cringy. If you use the wheel, I am so sorry, but my movements of this wheel is just shocking. I can tell you now that I am 100% better. Well, not I know. I'd say out of 100%, what you're watching now is about 5% goodness. And at the moment, right now, I think my just using the wheel is about 70%. I know I'm not the best, but it's getting better. My contract's still above my value, but it is coming down slowly. Well, my value's going up slowly anyway. There is going to be completely dry quali, completely dry race, well, completely dry weekend pretty much. We're just behind. Actually, we're equal on McLaren with McLaren on upgrades and our pace and stuff. So hopefully, when we get the aerodynamic upgrade, that might put us ahead. Or we might need to get another upgrade before that, to go ahead. But it is going to be a major upgrade, so hopefully that hurries up. But, yeah, I don't know what we're doing now. We're just staring at the powertrain. But, yeah, Monaco, don't talk about. Spain, we're not going to talk about. Canada is the main focus. Hopefully, this is my favourite Grand Prix. So, hopefully I'm fast. On F1 2017, it wasn't very... Canada wasn't a very good track for the AI. But, well, you're going to see now if it's good or not. But we're actually going to get an aerodynamic upgrade. We're less than 100 resource points left, so that's not very, if you was an outsider looking in, that's not very good. But we got 2 upgrades on the way for aerodynamics. But anyway, let's go into qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix.
Welcome again then, and we hope you're ready for another fantastic session as the teams prepare to unleash their cars for qualifying at the Canadian Grand Prix. Looking at this field today, Ants, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance, maybe run the harder of the available compounds and save some of the grippy tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that, and even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
So in Q1 we're on our lap time at the end of our first run, I'm pretty sure this is going to be. We're going to go P3, we're actually faster than Hulkenberg, that is. We set a 1:10.9, I'm pretty sure, but end of Q1 we do set another lap time, we're faster, and we go P10, I'm pretty sure. I saw. So that is us actually, well, kind of safely through to Q2. I will take that, 100%. We're on the hype sauce, this might be our second time using them, I'm pretty sure. Which is always great. Like, they're very good, they're very fast, very grippy, but they are awful for tyre wear. They are, like, they just demolish. They are just awful. Our first lap in Q2 though, we set a 1:11.5, that is very slow. We are in the hype sauce now, but we're going to go on to our start our lap. End of the first sector, we are quite fast. Well, so much faster. Look at that turn, and we're fully locked to the left. What am I doing? We're still up. End of the second sector. Qualifying is now complete. Into the hairpin. We're going to go quite deep. Well, not quite deep. We're going to get slipstream actually from the car ahead. I'm not sure who it was. But up to the line. We're going to qualify P6. So we're actually into Q3. It's one of the halves that was giving us slipstream. But I'm actually pretty impressed with that. We set a 1:12.7. Why is our qualifying times going slower, like getting slower and slower every single lap? Like every Q1 was my fastest lap time for some reason for the opening laps, but I don't really know why. But anyway, this is a full lap. We're in 5th gear. This is also manual gears as well, so I was getting used to this all because yeah, I've not used manual gears on a wheel before. It's been like 2 years since I last used a wheel, so I'm still getting used to it. This is my second race, so bear with me. I know, look at that, what is that? We can amaze that corner so, like, oh my god. But yeah, bear with me. France, I'll tell you now, is not very, like, it's better than this, but it's like, we go very deep into that hairpin. Yeah, France is a lot better than this, but it's not very good still. We're over a second faster though, going up down this very long straight. We got one of the Haas drivers, I'm pretty sure, behind me. There's also a problem with my wheel. I can't look backwards, so if you ever want me to look back, I can't. We're going to go to the shortest one. Lewis Hamilton sets a 1:9.2. We're up to the line, and we set, I don't know what we set, but we're P10. I'm not sure what we improved by. We're over a yeah, we're over a wait, what? Yeah, we're 3/10 slower than Fernando Alonso. We're 1.8 slower than Lewis Hamilton, but that's expected. He's a Mercedes, we're in a Force India. But now we got Claire. Claire just wants to go away, don't she? But she said congratulations. Well, she's saying that it's a great qualifying session for me. And I'm just saying my car feels fantastic. Now it upgrades our chassis, like, morale. But she noticed that I scraped the wall a couple of times. I didn't actually think I did, but okay, game. So I say no, I don't give a comment, and Claire's not very happy with that one. But you shouldn't make up bullshit, you see. That's not nice. But now we're losing our rivalry with Sergio Perez by 3 points now. He's only 2 points away from securing the rivalry. But K-Mag is 11 points ahead of us and only 12 away from bloody getting the win. Well, beating us anyway. But we do get like about, I think it's about 60 resource points we get for completing quali, which is very good. Actually, no, oh, wow, it's 100 more than I expected. We're now up into we've now got 269 resource points, so that's going to help us out when it comes to development. There's a couple of teams that like enjoyed our little run there. Little qualifying position, and we got some more. Also, a quick thing, do you want me to stay as Force India for Season 2? I was contemplating doing it and winning a championship with them, but I've had requests to go Renault. But anyway, let's go into the race. Leave that in the comments if you want me to go. But anyway, let's go into the Canadian Grand Prix.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions. And watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Let's talk about Mercedes. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. And Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Perez, Sainz, Alonso, Joker and Nico Hülkenberg, Hamilton, Magnussen, Romain Grosjean and Van Dorn, Gasly, Hartley, Lance Stroll and Charles Leclerc, Ericsson and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be
So on the grid, we did actually get into Q3 on the hyper soft tyres, which is a mistake. Look how little they go. They do not go anywhere. 5 laps max. Well, it says pit lap 5, yeah. So 5 laps. I mean, they could go about 6 laps, but then it'll just slow us down for the rest of the race. However, towards the end of the race, I do try and change my strategy. So maybe I might be able to get some decent. I mean, we're into P10. As long as we get a good start, no contact. There is damage still off because I'm an absolute twat and left it off from Monaco. Because I turned it off from Monaco because I cannot be bothered with Monaco. Damage, me and Monaco are not good friends. Oh my god. Just don't start me on that. But, yeah, we got the Renault F front of us. We got Sergio Perez then in front of him. I'm pretty sure it's Renault, yeah? Yeah, it is a Renault. I don't think I, overtook anyone on this formation lap anyway, but hopefully we can get alongside our teammate at least, into turn 2. And then we'd be, best of the rest by then. But anyway, we're now forming up on the grid ahead of the Canadian Grand Prix. Oh my god. We need some decent points after the last 2 races. I can tell you that now, but we've got 5 lights out, and away we go for the Canadian Grand Prix on the formation lap. We did actually overtake Fernando Alonso, and that start is atrocious. We know Hülkenberg passed us, one of the Haas drivers, and now we've got Lewis Hamilton. He's starting right down at the back. He's had contact with Carlos Sainz, and he might have had a half spin. We've had contact with Alonso. Perez has gone to Narnia. We've still got Sainz alongside us on the left-hander, but we've actually got at the 6th place. Look at that steering, though. We've got Verstappen and Ricciardo battling in front of us, though. But what a start to this Canadian Grand Prix. Hectic. It's actually Raikkonen. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was Ricciardo. But we may get Sainz might be able to get slipstream down here. This is a new DRS straight for this year, but I don't think he'll be able to get past us. Oh my god, what a start. But on the hairpin, we've nearly binned it into the wall, even though there's no damage, but we've managed to save it. We've been shunted up the rear there. We got on the curb on the hairpin, and we've lost the back end, and we're now dropped down to P11. We're alongside K-Mag, and we might be able to get the position back into P10. He's actually side by side. We're going to go 3 wide into the final chicane. This is going to end badly. I can tell you that now. We've managed to overtake Hülkenberg. We've got a legal overtake on him. We've let him pass, and now Grosjean, the cheeky bastard. Gasly as well has both got past us. We're up the inside of Gasly. We've managed to keep P12, and no, he's still there though. Actually, I'm sorry about that. And now we're now P13. I haven't kept P12. He's kept P12, and Perez, Lance Stroll from out of nowhere, his home Grand Prix, was up by the side. We've had to cut the corner over the grass, and we've managed to keep P13. Oh my god, lap 3 now though. What is that, steering, and that's made us cut the corner. But Lance Stroll has managed to get the position. We're now dropped down to P14. But we might be able to send it up the inside into the chicane. Hairpin, I mean, we have. He's left us room. Like, thank God for that. And we've now, like, we're going to have DRS, to be fair, though, to defend from Stoffel Van Dorn, but we're not going to be able to get past Stroll, I don't think. Because he's also got the Mercedes power engine us. We got less downforce, though. He's defending the middle of the track. We might go up the inside. He's gone very deep into the entrance of that chicane, and we've managed to get P13. Oh, what a start to this Grand Prix. But we've now on lap 5, end of the second sector, just coming up to the end of the second sector. We've got the right-left chicane. We've hit the wall, and Lance Stroll's capitalised on that. But into this hairpin, we're going on the curb again, and we've done what we did on lap 1. Lance Stroll's managed to get past us, Hartley's managed to get past us, and that's it. But we've lost 2 positions, we really did not need to. But now lap 6, we're going to, Hypersauce, we managed to take 1 extra lap, and they're dead now. I think it's on like 50%, which doesn't sound very like that bad. But these Hypersauce, man, oh my god. I think I'd rather drive with rim. I think there's more grip driving on the rims than there is on the Hypersauce, old Hypersauce anyway. But we're in 20th, but now Perez on the next lap has come into the pits. So thank God. Actually, no, we pitted on lap 5. Actually, sorry about that. It looked like lap 6, right? But anyway, lap 9, a couple more people. Ericsson is in the pits, so that's what does up into P18. Verstappen, if he's pitted, then fair enough. But he's very far down the grid. But now here comes Perez, our teammate. He's up the inside on lap 10. The new DRS zone showing its worth, giving us more overtaking, and we've had to cut the corner there. Otherwise, we wasn't going to make that corner because of my steering angle. But I'm a smackhead, so don't worry about it. But we're now the 2 Force Indians are now side by side into the chicane, and we've come out on top. But look at that steering. We've hit the wall. Is he going to try up the inner side on the run to the hairpin? We're going to go for the under and over. We're going to brake early, even though we've gone very deep there. I don't know what that was about. I thought we was going to do the under and over. Like, we've actually just done that though, because Perez has just gifted us the under and over. However, he's going to have DRS, but we're in medium, rich mix, slipstream. But look at the DRS, man. As soon as we pull out of his slipstream, look how fast he's going. He's probably an overtake mode, to be fair. But now we're going to go around the outside into the chicane. We've cut to the inside because he's going very slowly. We've cut the corner there, but I ain't giving that position back. I don't care what you say. But here, actually, speaking of which, Perez has still got DRS, and he's up our inside in turn 1. We've now got the inside line for turn 2, and this is an intense battle between the 2 Force Indians. So for 18th place, I'm sorry, but we've now lost the position to Perez. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the end of that battle. And unless we actually, there's one chance we got to dive up the inside in this corner. Are we going to do it? Yes, we are. We've outbroke ourselves. We've actually managed to brake before we go off the track, and we've punted Perez off. Let's have another look at that again. We've cut the corner there massively. Jesus Christ. But now look, we're slipstreaming him. Just going to launch up the inside, as you do. Little bit of contact. He's going very slowly. He's had the tighter line there, and now we're in P18 still. But wait, the line. What am I doing with that steering angle? So that's making Perez have the ultimate run on us. He's going to go up the inside into the hairpin. Are we going to do the under and over like we thought we was going to do a couple of laps ago? No, we're not. We're going to hang it around the outside. He's gone into the side of us. We're going to squeeze him on the inside line. And he's still there, and he's managed to get past. He's going to have DRS now. And like we learned from a couple of laps ago, I think it was the last lap actually, to stay in the slipstream. Why aren't we staying in the slipstream? What am I doing? Oh my, why? But we've had... Wow, that was a really shocking exit from us. We could have gone so much faster through there. But we might be able to send it up the inside into turn 1. And we are! We've absolutely Danny ripped it. But he's still on our inside, Perez. And he's going to have the inside line for turn 2. And I think that's going to be us losing. There's too much scrub on the tyres from that corner. And that's us in P19. But we're going to, on lap 13, where we overtook him a couple of laps ago, I'm pretty sure it was last lap actually. We're up the inside and we're into P18. We got a warning for Perez, contact with Perez. But now on lap 13, after the hairpin, we're actually going to take the inside line. Perez is going to go all the way around the outside. We're going to squeeze him along. Bloody hell, that was like tight. But he's going to have such a better exit. The AI just has such better traction than us. Well, than the user, I think. And it's a bit unfair, in my opinion. I would like that changed, Codemasters, if you're watching. Probably not. But are we going to send out the inside? Yes, we are. We've cut the corner, we've slowed down enough so we don't get a warning, and we've kept P18. I was not expecting that dive bomb. I was not expecting that, but Perez on lap 14 He's still going at it. He's going to have DRS down this new DRS straight. I've said that about 5 times already in this bloody episode, but I don't care. Oh my god. We've managed to keep P4 to 18 on that 14. Oh, we can have the inside line into the hairpin, but I don't think he's going to challenge us. But now that 15 is actually someone's retired, and we've actually has a virtual safety car. I can't remember who's retired. Yeah, I am not sure who's retired. It's Fernando Alonso, the Spaniard, has retired from the bloody Canadian Grand Prix. But now that 15, the VSC's ending, and Perez has just shunted us. Perez, what is that? I was caught off guard. Perez is just like, nah mate, let's get out of the way, bro. Just get out the way. So are we going to send it up the inside of the hairpin chicane? Yes, we are. Forcefully, bloody hell. But he's still on the inside line. We got a second warning from Perez, contact with Perez. But we got he's got the inside line for turn 1. There's a couple of cars who've come out of the pits, but Van Dorn's managed to get miles ahead of us. Don't forget though, we still have an extra pit. We still got one more pit stop to make. Both me and Perez. So we might be able to make the undercut work and get a couple of seconds in front of Perez, because he's going to be on smaller, worse tyres than I am. Even though he did pit like a lap later than I did. But the battle ahead of us is actually slowing down. A couple of people's in the pits. Van Dorn's had a disgusting run through there. That is absolutely diabolical. Why would you... Like, that is awful. But now in P13 as it is, we're going around the outside into turn 1. On stuff with Van Dorn. He's gone very deep on the exit of turn 1. We're going to go round the outside all the way. How much Grosjean's off the track? I was not expecting that. Oh yeah, I didn't even see him. But now we're into P12 and I need to catch my breath, bloody hell. This is an exciting race. I know it's not for points, but the bloody hell it is. This is a sick race in my opinion. Not a race especially between me and Perez. I mean, it's not the cleanest racing, just don't judge. But, yeah. At lap 17 though, we've gone very deep into the hairpin. This is going to give Perez the ultimate run on us down this very long back straight. He's going to have DRS as well, I'm pretty sure. He's actually out of our slipstream and managed to get away from him before he had DRS. But now he's got back into our slipstream. Rich Mick's probably overtake mode. And he's managed to get up or inside, but we've managed to cut him off there. And still a P12 for the Canadian Grand Prix. But now up 18, he goes again up the inside of the hairpin. We're going to leave him room, squeeze it on the exit, touching the wall tad there. And yeah, I think that might be our battle over. He's going to have DRS now. We've also got Magnussen. I think it's Magnussen that's off the track actually. Magnussen's now going to go up my inside. I think I might be pitting this lap, to be honest with you. Yes, I am. But we got held up by Magnussen. So I was a bit quiet there. I was contemplating if I was coming into the pits, and I saw I was changing my tyres. But I was concentrating like Magnussen and stuff. But we did have contact with Magnussen. And I think this might drop us down to P19. As Sirotkin's now coming back. Yes, because P19 as we come out of the pits for the Canadian Grand Prix. But we will have the undercut on Sergio Perez. We've actually gone on the ultra soft tyres, so I might like it's gonna be a faster set of tyres on the super soft to the end. But up to going up to the pit lane, Perez and Verstappen are both in. What is Verstappen's race? He is having an absolute shocker. But Perez has managed to get out in front of us, and he's on ultra soft tyres, and I'm shit on the wheel, so I'm gonna be even slower, which is not fun. But now lap 27, we're finally getting lapped. It was just a matter of time before it happened. But there goes Bottas. Someone like he's not even first. Oh, he is first actually. But that's pretty much it. Lap 34. Bottas wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Congratulations for him. Hulkenberg's actually lapped us. That's embarrassing. Title rival, like our biggest constructors championship rival, at the moment is Renault, and that's not good. We've finished 17th place, not last. But a very, very disappointing Grand Prix. Very disappointing for us. Especially my favourite Grand Prix, that is awful. But congratulations to Valtteri Bottas on the win. Also Lewis Hamilton getting second and Sebastian Vettel getting third. So they're going to be spraying the champagne and getting bloody... I can't speak. Getting everyone wet, really. That sounds really weird. But now the
It's
round,
time to see how this
the
result
standings for the
affects
Grand Prix.
Drivers'
Valtteri Bottas wins,
Championship.
Lewis Hamilton
Well, the
second,
leader at the top has come down
Verstappen,
after a poor result
Vettel
for our
third,
points leader.
Ricardo
Moving
fourth,
on to the
Hulkenberg fifth,
driver of the day
Kimi
then,
comes
Anthony
sixth,
Davidson.
Sainz
Who would
comes
you go
seventh,
for?
Grosjean
Well,
eighth,
I have to give
Magnussen
it to
ninth,
Lewis
and
Hamilton.
Stoffel Vandoorne
It was
rounds
just
off the
kind
top
of drive you'd
10.
expect from a multiple
And
world
Perez has only
champion.
one
And now
place
let's
off
take
the
a look
top
at the
10.
constructors' standings.
And he was actually less
Mercedes
than
have
a tenth.
extended their lead at the top of
Actually,
the
might just be
standings.
over a tenth
Meanwhile,
from getting a
Renault
point,
move up the table with a
which is very unfortunate. But now we got bloody Claire again. Bloody hell. And yeah, she noticed with me and K-Mag had some contact, but that's when I was going to the pits. I'm just gonna, I don't know, like, yeah, it's no one's fault. It's just we both had different things. And then she also noticed our rivalry with our teammate Perez, and yeah, I can't. I'm not going to comment against that. I didn't know what to say. Yeah, she also, well, she noticed bloody everything. She's also noticed that we've got bloody a crash. I can't actually remember that crash, but okay.
Anyway.
I mean, damage isn't on, so it doesn't really matter. So I put no comment for that as well. And now Sergio Perez is going to beat us in the rivalry, which is very unfortunate. 32-27. But next time out in France is when we're going to try and overtake him again. K-Mag's still miles ahead of us. When we get some decent resource points, about 200 I'm pretty sure I'm going to get from this. Just under 200 actually. So I was wrong. No surprise there. But every team now dislikes us, which is always what you want. We're now classed even more as a rookie. But unfortunately,
We've received invitations
that's
to
going to be the end of this video,
events.
probably.
You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this
Actually, to be fair, I might go see if, because we got some parts that should be on the car going into France. I might have a little sneak peek and have that in this video. See if we do get our parts from France. Well, so yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Our contract value is even higher than our, well, my value's now dropped, so my contract value is going to be even hard to keep. So hopefully next time we get a contract review, I'm going to lower it as low as I can and then just see what happens from there, really. But anyway, let's go see if my parts for the car have been put on the car. Actually, no, I'm not. That's actually going to be the end of this video. So I'll be CJ Gaming, and I'll see you in, well, France, I guess. And you're going to see if I get some new bits. But anyway, I'll be CJ Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.